Good gosh, I'm never going to get this thing clean. But, cleaning it, that's only half the problem. How the heck do you get in to dry it out? That's what we're going to look at in this video. How to care for your wine decanter. In this video, you'll not only learn the various ways to clean your decanter, but also how to get it dry. Plus, there'll be a little bonus at the end. We're going to look at 4 things in this video. Number 1, how to clean your wine decanter, which includes what you need for the cleaning. Number 2, extra tips for cleaning it. Number 3, how not to clean your decanter. Number 4, how to dry your decanter. Plus, then there'll be a little bonus at the end. I've been at this a long time and have had my share of frustrating moments with cleaning my decanter. You're going to get some suggestions that you really don't want to miss. Keep in mind, at any time, if you like what you hear, click like or subscribe, or hit the little bell so you'll be notified when there's a new post. Number 1, how to clean your decanter and what you need to clean it. We're going to take a quick look at 5 different products to clean your decanter. Many of the steps of cleaning are virtually the same. The main difference will be what to clean your decanter with. On the first product, I'll explain the steps in cleaning your decanter. With all the subsequent products, I won't go into as much detail on each step. We'll move through this pretty quickly. At the beginning of each cleaning, you'll empty the decanter of any excess wine. Rinse with warm, clean water. Fill it again with warm, clean water and let it steep or soak to loosen any residue, stains, or marks. To save time in the video, I'll merely say empty, rinse, and fill and soak. Likewise, the end steps of each cleaning are swirling the solution around slowly in a circular motion and repeat until the stain is gone. And finally, rinse several times with warm water to ensure that the solution is completely gone. Again, to save time, I'll merely say, for those steps, swirl and rinse. We're going to look at how to clean a decanter with warm water plus either crushed ice, denture solution, decanter cleaning balls or cleaning beads, cooked rice or eggshells, and white wine vinegar with coarse salt. Are you ready to get started? Here we go. The first way to clean your decanter is with crushed ice and warm water. This method is effective because crushed ice will easily agitate the inside of the decanter and scrub the stains away. Once the ice is melted, you simply pour it out. No mess, no fuss. The hardest part of this is getting hold of crushed ice if you don't have that function in your refrigerator. So the steps are empty the decanter of any excess wine, rinse with warm, clean water, fill and soak, fill it again with warm, clean water and let it steep or soak to loosen any residue or marks. Empty the decanter again. Now place a handful of crushed ice into the decanter accompanied with a half cup of water. Swirl the solution around slowly in a circular motion and repeat until the stains starts lifting. Rinse to ensure no solution is left in the decanter. Rinse with warm water until clean. The second way is with denture tablets. For this method, you'll need denture tablets in warm water. This is one of the most popular ways of cleaning your decanter. It's a very effective method that will produce excellent results. Now, you may not have denture tablets, but you can always run out to the store, get some, and keep them on hand for future use. However, the way for cleaning takes a little bit longer time because the time spent steeping or soaking. To do this, you empty, rinse, fill and soak, empty again. Now place one denture tablet into the decanter and fill it with enough warm water to cover the stains. Once the stain is gone, empty and rinse. The third way is to use Decanter cleaning balls or cleaning beads. You'll need the cleaning beads and warm water. This is a fantastic way of cleaning your decanter, and you can reuse these beads time and time again. If you don't have any cleaning beads, you can get them at a specialty shop or online for somewhere between $8 and $15. The way this works is you empty, rinse, fill and soak, empty again, pour the beads into the decanter and fill with plenty of water, ensuring that the stains are all covered. Swirl. Repeat this step for any stubborn stains. Once the stain is gone, empty and rinse. The fourth way is rice or crushed eggshells. You'll need uncooked rice or crushed eggs and warm water. While this is the most convenient, it's not quite as effective as some of the others. It's convenient because just about everybody has uncooked rice somewhere in their kitchen. If you don't have uncooked rice, grab the decanter that you left on the counter the night before, roll up your bathrobe sleeves, grab the eggs out of the trash that you just made scrambled eggs with. I know you had intended to make eggs over easy, but they ended up scrambled. C'est la vie. Use the crushed eggshells. To clean your decanter this way, empty, rinse, fill and soak, pour around 2 tablespoons of rice or crushed eggshells into the decanter, and then add enough warm water to cover the stains and swirl. Keep repeating this step until all the stains are lifted. If you want to put your hand on top of the decanter and shake it well, that's a good way of doing it. And repeat this until the stains are gone. Empty and then rinse. How are you doing there? Is this information helpful? If it is, write Asti in the comments below. The fifth way to clean your decanter is with salt and white vinegar. You'll need vinegar and coarse salt. I like this method because I have everything on hand and the vinegar works extremely well. It breaks down the stubborn stains and the salt acts as a scrubbing agent. This process is pretty much the same as the rest. Empty, rinse, fill and soak, empty again. This is where you put the salt and the white wine into the decanter. Pour approximately 2 tablespoons of salt and 4 tablespoons, that's about 1/4 cup of white vinegar. Place your hand over the top of the decanter and shake well. You should start to see the solution changing colors as the stain starts lifting. Depending on how tough the stains are, you may need to repeat this step. Then empty and rinse until the vinegar smell is gone. Here are a couple of extra tips for your decanter. This is number 2 in the video. Clean your decanter regularly to ensure it stays stain-free. Clean your decanter as soon as possible after use. This will make it much easier and quicker to remove stains. Actually, a good rinsing immediately after using it is the best way to stay ahead of the game. I can't underscore this next one enough. Make sure you rinse real well to remove all the cleaning agents. This prevents foreign smells and tastes in your wine. Number 3 on the agenda is how not to clean your decanter. Don't use dishwashing detergent when cleaning your decanter. This could dull the glass and leave an aftertaste. Don't use a sponge with an abrasive type coating. Only use plain sponges or cloth. An abrasive sponge may scratch the glass or crystal if it's a better decanter. And don't let your decanter sit upside down on a cloth or wood surface. It can pick up a scent. Which actually leads us to number 4, how to dry your decanter. One of the trickiest things to do after cleaning your decanter is drying it. Sometimes it takes an act of Congress to dry many of the more modern, ornate decanters. The long, narrow necks and strange shapes makes it tough to dry inside them. Here are some easy solutions. First, dry the outside of the decanter with a glass cleaning cloth to prevent any water spots. Then, place the decanter upside down on a cold work surface for about 30 to 45 minutes. Remember, do not put it on a wood surface or on a cloth. You know, a Formica, granite, marble, or tile surface, any non-porous surface will work. Do they still make Formica? Anyway, you don't want your decanter picking up any foreign smells off the cloth or porous surface. A little trick that I use is place a piece of cutlery under the edge of the decanter while it's upside down. This slight tilt or lift lets the oxygen inside, minimizing condensation and water spotting. And lastly, you can purchase a decanter drying stand, which is a great way to ensure your decanter dries correctly. Are you ready for the special bonus? Do you know the difference between a wine decanter and a carafe? While they're both serving vessels, the basic difference is tradition, shape, and style. Decanters are used for serving wine more than carafes, which tend to be used for serving other liquids such as water, juices, and other beverages. As you can see, my carafe is designed to serve wine. Now, back in the days, carafes were used quite a bit to serve wine, both in homes and especially in restaurants. Now, in those days, restaurants would transfer wine from a big jug or a large container of wine into the carafe. One thing you could count on back then was the wine was not particularly good. You know, actually, as a quick side note, that has changed pretty dramatically. To see what I mean by that, you ought to check out my video, Boxed Wine Myth. Those were the days when most of us didn't know the difference between a good wine and a bad wine. Now, when it comes to carafes and decanters, their shapes also differ. Carafes are long and straight, not intended to maximize wine exposure to oxygen, compared to decanters, which traditionally have shapes with wide mouths and tapered necks and broad bowls. But as we've seen, there have been a vast change in how manufacturers produce and design decanters. Well, there you have it. Everything you need to know about caring for your decanter. Hey there, Posse. Thanks so much for investing the time to watch this video. I trust it was helpful to you. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And please consider hitting subscribe. Also, be sure to check out some of these other videos. Until next time, cheers.